This past weekend, Hillary came out with her latest lie concerning the email scandal. First of all, she said that she never sent or received classified email information on her home server. She said not information that was classified then and not information that is classified now. Now, that directly contradicts, point for point, the assertion of the two inspectors general for the State Department who say that they have 4 emails out of a sample of only 40 that they reviewed that are clearly classified that she sent over her server. And based on that, they referred it to the Department of Justice and to the FBI. So who do you believe, Hillary or the inspectors general? And just in case you got that one wrong, there will be thousands of additional emails coming out at the end of each month that will go through a similar review process, we hope, and we'll find a mass of emails that she sent that were classified. Now, that's significant because Petraeus and Deutsch, the CIA director, and Sandy Berger, the former NSA chief, were all indicted for the same thing, for taking classified information home with them. There were serious consequences for each of those people. So it's very hard to see how they could avoid being serious consequences for the Secretary of State doing the same thing. The other part of her lie is that she said the only reason that we're even having this discussion is because she was so insistent that the public see her emails that she released them in public, and therefore it went through the Freedom of Information Act process and came out in public. Well, that is such a manifest distortion of what really happened. Hillary kept those emails hidden on her own private server. At the end of her term as Secretary of State, a year or two after, the State Department asked for those emails to be returned to them because they are State Department property, because she was Secretary of State when she sent or received them. And Hillary's people then went through it, erased the ones that they claimed were irrelevant. We know that that probably was an overly broad definition, and returned the other ones over to the State Department. The reason that they became public at that point was because for Freedom of Information Act lawsuits brought by a lot of very good organizations, primarily Judicial Watch, which demanded that those emails be made public. The State Department, during the years of Hillary's service as Secretary of State, searched its database that didn't include the stuff on Hillary's server and said, we don't have any emails that are responsive to that request. But when the State Department made Hillary return the emails, all of a sudden there were plenty of emails that were responsive, and the State Department released them. For her to claim that this was on her initiative is absolutely absurd. But this one is really serious. This one involves criminal liability, and this one is messing with the defense establishment, the national security people. And they do not take breaches of confidentiality lightly. And having prosecuted Petraeus, Deutsch, and Berger, they can't very well just turn their back on what's happening with Hillary. Also, Obama can't really go out of his way to instruct Lynch, as Attorney General, to ignore this. That could be grounds for impeachment. And maybe Obama doesn't want to. Maybe Obama wants this to take its course, and wants Lynch to pursue it, and wants an investigation to follow. And that might solve the Hillary problem for him and clear the field for a candidate who might be more responsive to his agenda. We'll see.